Dear friends, today we have the strategy for AFCAT 1 2024. Here we will talk about what should be the practice level and how we can prepare for clearing the AFCAT 1 2024. Friend, as we know that the AFCAT is an exam that give us opportunity to serve in the Indian Defense Forces, and after clearing the written exam we will able to face the SSB and serve as an officer in the Indian Air Force. For that we have to be clear the AFCAT exam, and there are in written there are four subjects in which we have to be put more focus. First one is the as talking about the how many number of questions the come in this exam. As this exam has conducted by the CDAC authority through online medium, and it is having only the language as the English as language, and the number of question is 100 questions, and each question has carry 3 mark, and the maximum marks are 300. Duration of exam is 120 minutes, which is sufficient to give answer for 100 question. And the talking about the negative marking, the in this exam we have to be penalized by -1 mark if we put some wrong answer. And the subjects are English, general awareness, math, and reasoning. First, start with the English. English is have a basic level English that come in the AFCAT exam. It is first with the comprehension, second is error detection, antonym and synonyms, sentence completion and filling in these correct words, idiom and phrase, close test, analogy, one word substitution. Friend, around 3 to 4 question, generally 3 to 4 question of each sect, or 2 to 3 sects come in the AFCAT exam. And talking about the general awareness exam, general awareness subject, as the history is important and it will ask specifically from the modern history, Indian freedom struggle movement, and the Gandhian era, that are more relevant as per the point of view of the AFCAT examination. Second, some question from art and culture, some question from civics, and the polity part, especially the important article related to the Constitution of India, like the Article 14, Article 19, and Article 21, Article 21A. These kind of question are frequently asked in the AFCAT examination. Second, the basic science and tech news that are continuously in newspapers, or that we have continuously hear or watch. And this another one is the aspect is environment and ecology questions, like the biosystem and the global warming question, which gas contribute more in the global warming, and this kind of question are asked from this segment in the AFCAT examination. Basic science, geography, like simple geographical terms and the phenomena. In AFCAT, the CDAC authority not go much deep for asking the questions, like the defense related question, like the defense exercises, defense weapon, defense summit, and defense expos. This kind of questions and the event can be asked in this exam. The personalities that are in news continuously, like the uh, recently the PM of France is in news, Emmanuel Macron, and the Giorgia Meloni in news, and sometimes the personality that get the award or the some recognition from the government, or that are in continuously due to having publishing book and all. like national and international organization. Like national is CSIR or the Agricultural Institute, and the and DRI. Like these are the national organizations that can be asked in the question and previously asked in the FCAT examination. International organization like the WTO, WHO, that have where is their headquarter, who is their chief, and their operation sometime in depth, and their key program can be asked in the exam. Second, 12th one is the current affair, the sports section, which which player has won the medal in the Olympic, and which event of Olympic is going to be organized in the future, and what is the Indian ranking in the whole Olympic medal tally, and the national record holder of India in different games can be asked in the FCAT examination. Like days and event and their theme, awards, which award has given to whom, and wildlife sanctuaries or national park, highest peak of India, that are the GS syllabus. And GS is very important to clear the FCAT examination. Basically, the GS question are one liner, and if we attempt and have uh, dedication toward it, we can able to score a good mark in FCAT within the 30 to 45 days. And talking about the math, in math, around 20 questions come in the FCAT, and these 20 questions are a contributing factor in the merit list. If an individual focus slightly more focus on that, this give sure short examination, sure short success in the FCAT examination. Like with attempting these 20 question hardly required 10 to 15 minutes, and they give you extra edge and extra confidence. Question asked from the time and work, average, the percentage, decimal fraction, ratio and proportion, simple interest, profit and loss, time, distance, train and board stream questions, area and perimeter, probabilities, number system and number series, mixture and allegation, clock. These 20 questions are can be covered from the book, like the Arihant book, and myself also having putting effort to provide the videos or the solution for this 20 question or the FCAT preparation. Here is around the non-verbal part of reasoning that is more important as compared to all remaining subject of FCAT. In non-verbal reasoning, the first is the series completion, coding, decoding, analogy and classification, blood relation, puzzle tests, logical Venn diagram, alphabet test, ranking, and time sequence. That is from verbal reasoning. Non-verbal is series, analogy, classification, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completion of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, and the paper cutting. Thereafter, around 30 questions from reasoning directly asked in the FCAT examination, which are quite simple. With the average efforts, we can able to secure around 20 to 25 questions in the reasoning. And talking about the cutoff, maximum the cutoff is observed around 150 to 160, but our target should be 180 to 200. And friend, in this FCAT, 200 can be a easy target and achievable one if we do practice in a continuous and in an integrated way. I will also bring more video in this series to help you to have a proper direction in the sense. Who are interested, please let me know in the comment section. And after having completed this cutoff, there is another step for FSB. We have to be report for these FSBs in one FSB Dehradun or one FSB Mysore or Gandhinagar, and fourth FSB Varanasi or Guwahati. Thereafter, the interview session going on, and we have to be uh, report for stage 1 and stage 2. In stage 1, we have to be report in morning. There is OIR task in the morning, then followed by the PPTT session, and thereafter the documentation. We have full psychological test, thereafter the interview and GTO, or then conference in, and then medical. And we have more focus toward the written part, and that's from my side, Jain.